What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video it's your boy No Limit Angel back at it again, your host of the channel. And today's topic of discussion for the channel, guys, is gonna be gratitude. So recently I was in a situation where I was with a friend. We were talking in the car in the Subaru, and then we were talking about like some other thing, you know, not really gratitude or anything like that, but in front of us we had seen a family, and this family was walking with their two young kids, a little boy and a little girl. And this little young man, the young boy that was with the family, he was riding his bicycle and everything, all happy as can be, you know, enjoying the day. But this little boy had a disability where basically he was in a situation where he was riding his bike and he was missing his arm. And at first I was kind of like not sure if I was seeing what I was seeing correctly, but I took a closer look, you know, and I told my friend, yo, look, that's so sad, because the little boy's riding his bike and he's giving it his all. He's like, you know, kind of struggling to ride his bike, and he's missing his arm, so he's basically just not able to ride his bike fully because he's missing his arm. And he had like his elbow was the only thing that he had in his right arm, and then he was just riding the bike with his left arm. But the amount of heart that he put into it, you know, to actually ride the bike as best as he could with one hand and operating it to the best that he could, it was something that really kind of touched me in the moment, you know. And I had to tell my friend about it, and that's how this video kind of came to be, you know, because we all kind of take advantage, or we take for granted, I should say, you know, each day, even the little smallest things. Like, yeah, we have our hands and feet and everything, you know, most of us do, but some of us don't. And the thing about it is too that we take that for granted, even though we have it, you know, within our lives every day, that we have our abilities to basically have everything given to us from the start, you know. Like when we're born healthy, we're born with our health, and we have all our five senses and everything, you know. But we forget a lot of the times that some people aren't blessed with that, and it's just shocking to me because it'll be like the smallest things ever, you know, but they're not really small things at all. Because to see the little boy struggling, but him trying to be with this family and give it his all, you know, to be happy and enjoy life, that was like really inspiring to me to make this video, because it kind of like made me realize yet again, you know, that the things that we have, not everybody has it. And you know, no matter if you have a bad day or something, you know, and you're on your way to realizing one of your dreams or one of your successes in your mind, but at the same time you're having a bad day or things aren't going the way you planned them to, and that gets in the way of you being happy. But at the same time, you lose sight of what you already have that makes you happy as an individual, you know. Like having your hands, not everybody has that. As crazy as that sounds, that not everybody has their four limbs, you know, their hands, feet, and the ability to talk, the ability to walk. Some people aren't born with that gift that we have on the regular basis, and when we get used to the things that we have, we kind of take them for granted. But it shouldn't be that way, you know. No matter if you have a bad day or something, just remember that somebody doesn't have what you have in your life. And to imagine life without your hand, you know, to imagine life without your legs, to imagine life without your eyesight, or to imagine life without something so basic as having your health, you know. Not everybody has their health. You know, back to speaking about the story about the little boy, I told my friend that I felt kind of sad for the boy, because I could only imagine, you know, growing up for him, how that must be, you know. Like when he gets to a certain age in school or something, it's the unfortunate situation that, you know, people are mean sometimes, and they might pick on him, they might call him names, or they might tell him something because of his disability of not having his right arm, you know. And that's the unfortunate situation of the world we live in, you know, that not everybody has a good heart, and some people are going to end up picking on him and everything. And it just made me think about, like, why did God allow for him to have that kind of disability, you know, or why did the universe, or whatever you guys may believe in, allow for this child to be in that situation where he's living the life, but he's living life without his right arm, without him having the things that most of us have, you know. And then I started to think, well, maybe it's to inspire us, you know, that if he's giving it his all, riding his bike, having the time of his life, and of course it sucks for him not to have his four limbs and everything, you know, but maybe his purpose is his purpose for that day was for him to inspire people like myself, or people hearing this story, you know, that you can be happy even if you lack the basic things that we all have, you know, but don't take those things for granted. I think that that's something that we all have to take advantage of, and not really take for granted on a daily basis, because not everybody has the things that we have. And that's just something that I wanted to get across to you guys in this kind of video, because it's something that was really inspiring to experience as an individual, you know, just not taking that for granted and getting this message across to you guys, you know, that even though we might not have what we want in our lives yet, you know, and that makes us sad that we don't have the dream life that we desire in our mind, we should just be grateful day by day that we have even the most basic of things, you know, like our health. We have our legs, we have our hands, we have our eyesight. Do not take those little things for granted, because even though they may seem like, oh, well, everybody has that, well, not everybody has that, guys. And it's just kind of a moment of reflection that I had that made me want to make a video like this, you know, because these are like little things that help build the foundation for the future, you know. Sometimes I think, well, I really want a BMW, or I really want a brand new car, you know, even though I'm really grateful for having the Subaru that I have right now, or having the people around me that I have right now, like my friends, family, and people that care about me, or my health, you know. Like, these are things that I never want to take for granted, but on a daily basis it's hard to keep that in mind, you know, whenever you have a bad day or something like that. But gratitude is everything, guys, because being grateful for the things that you have will make you kind of feel better about not having the things that you lack at the moment, you know. And it doesn't mean that you can't achieve the things that you want. It just means that it's going to take a little bit of time, a little bit of patience, and for sure effort on your behalf for your dreams to manifest and take shape, you know. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's kind of basically the basis of this video, you know. I didn't want to drag it along too long or anything. I just wanted to make a chill little video vlog for you guys again, you know, put some content out there, and to keep it real with you guys, you know, my audience, No Limit Industries. I want to keep making videos like this because I feel like they're really relaxing for the viewer, and it's honestly kind of like a way for me to get my point across about things that I think about on a daily basis and see life from a different point of view, you know. And I hope that you guys take some value from a video like this. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. It's your host, No Limit Angel, tapping out.